How are you, Dr. Jayarajan, today?
Yes, fine. How about you? Good evening to everyone.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, first of all, for taking time off your schedule to appear for this podcast. So, this is the first of a kind practice that TMP has started ahead of our fourth anniversary event. And I'm Yash Singh Sisodia, Journal and Publication Manager at Twisting Memoirs Publication, and I am overseeing the editorial as well as publication process across all our five academic journals. And joining me today is my co-host Sania. So she leads social media, content creation, and copywriting at Twisting Memoirs Publication, and she is currently playing important role in communicating our initiatives and connecting us with the global research community. So welcome Sania to this podcast.
Thank you, Yash, and I welcome you, sir. Thank you for sharing us with your valuable time and being here today with us. Thank you so much for joining, sir.
Thank you.
And today we are delighted to welcome Dr. D. Jayarajan, sir. So he is professor in Department of Medical Laboratory Technology at Assam, Downtown University, which is based in Guwahati, Assam. And Dr. Jayarajan, thank you so much for joining us. And so we can begin with our first round of podcast. So to begin, Dr. Jayarajan, could you please introduce yourself to the audience and share a little bit about your academics, your journey, background, and what inspired you to pursue this research?
Yeah, sure. Good evening to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to join with you in this wonderful occasion as a part of this program. Myself, Dr. Jayarajan. Basically, I'm from South, down south, from Pondicherry. I hope you all heard about Pondicherry is one of the union territory of India. But with my vast experience, I shifted to several places, including Chandigarh as well as now I'm working in Assam Downtown University. So I started my career as a visiting faculty in a nursing college, and then become head of the Department of Medical Lab Sciences. And I shifted to Chandigarh University for more than 1 year, and then again I become the director of the institution. Now currently I'm moving to for the past 1 year I'm working in Assam Downtown University as a senior professor. Um, I started my research in the year 2009. Since 2009, parallelly I'm focusing on research also. So far I have submitted 63 bacterial gene sequences in GenBank USA with 22 patents, including published and grants. And I have been working as a life member in several organizations, including Indian Confederation of Medical Laboratory Sciences, Microbiology Society, and then recently I have joined as a life member in Infectious Society of India. I have guided more than 20 PG projects, and then I have been serving as editorial board member in several journals. I have given invited talks to various conferences for the betterment of the student community. Apart from this, I published several papers into the national level, international level, Scopus, Web of Science, and edited books. This is my short biography.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Dr. Jayarajan, for sharing your journey. And it seems like you have started as a visiting faculty, but throughout your research career and your current journey, so you have shown like a progressive consistency towards your uh, research area, and it's always inspiring to hear how passion and dedication shapes a successful academic career. So that's good to hear, sir. So my second question to you would be like research publication, as we know, that can be both rewarding as well as challenging at first. So looking back at your experience, what is one experience or lesson from your publication journey that you can tell about and has the greatest impact on your own career?
Yeah, writing a manuscript, it's an art. It is an art. So without your interest, without your ambition towards research, you can't publish a paper. Because up to my PG, I'm not aware of that publication. Even in conference also, up to my PG, no, actually, nobody has guided me properly to focus on research. But at one moment, one actually the basic thing which molded me towards the research is that after my MSc in microbiology, I was working as a laboratory in charge in a hospital where one of my colleague was a BSc medical lab technology candidate. All the doctors and nurses are focusing on that fellow, discussing with that fellow. But being a postgraduate, why they are not giving importance? Why they are not considering me? Then I discussed that fellow. Why you given so much of importance in this field like that? Then he explained me that no, sir, I am from MLS background. You are a specialist people. So I have the touch up with all the subjects, including anatomy, physiology, microbiology, biochemistry, pharmacology, community medicine, pathology, like that. Then it gives me a spark to focus on the clinical aspects. Then I completed another PG in MLS. Then it make me to put pressure on to do the research work. For that, I'm searching of research guide. Unfortunately, I could not find a research guide, and finally, I have got on what do you call wonderful guide, who was a motivator mentor for me, Dr. Subhash Kumar, and he guided me, accepted to guide. And when I was registered my PhD, I don't have any idea. I was just blank. Then he motivated to how to write a how to prepare a synopsis. Then I started learning how to prepare a synopsis and submit it. And I struggled a lot doing the PhD work because I think this is the right time to share the thing. I choose a multi-drug resistant bacteria. I have chosen a multi-drug resistant bacteria named Acinetobacter. I'm not aware of that. Just I have gone through a newspaper. Then I decided to choose that bacteria to work on that. But unfortunately, I could not find a suitable medium to grow the bacteria under laboratory condition. Then I keep on searching for more than 6 months. 8 months has gone. I could not find the suitable laboratory media to grow the bacteria under laboratory condition. How to isolate the organism inside the laboratory. Then finally, I got one French article. Then, as my father was a French teacher, I have given the article to my father, and he took 3 months' time to translate completely. You may ask one question, why can't try with the Google Translate? But Google Translate, you can't get it perfectly with all the medical terms and everything. So my father took 3 months to translate all the thing. And finally, I found that it's all basic thing. Then I designed the media, and I started to isolate 55 bacterial isolate I have done. I have isolated from the clinical sample. But one thing was in my mind that if few other articles are in French, then how can every time I have to approach my father to translate? It's highly difficult. So as a result, I joined in a French class and studied French for 1 year. And I studied French for 1 year. Then I got how the medical terms and everything. And it will supported me to translate the French articles. And then I designed the media and isolated. Unfortunately, what happens? Pondicherry was damaged by a cyclone called Thane at the time in 2011, I think. So total Pondicherry was collapsed with the cyclone, including my laboratory. In front of my eyes, all the 55 isolate got demolished and it is completely destroyed. At the time, I have to appear in before the doctoral committee, and the doctoral committee given a bad remark on that. He is not interested. He is a fond of guy that he is not interested in doing research and like that. They are given the comments like that. On behalf of myself and my guide, requested the committee, and he has requested 3 months time. And within the 3 month time, once again, I have done all the work and submitted the isolates and other proposal, everything. So this was my struggle during my research. Then when it is started to publish a paper, it took me 8 months to complete a paper. It took 8 months to complete a paper. That much I learned single line by line, line by line, line by line. But once I complete the paper, once it got it published, it was like I felt it was a wonderful feeling. Once you publish your paper on your own, then it will be a wonderful feeling. That gives me an addiction, like an tea or a coffee or like that. Then I started to write several papers, several ideas with that, and motivated my students also. So in this way, I started my career. Then right now I have published more than 63, but my target is more than 100.
Wow, Dr. Jayarajan, that's very inspiring actually. And I come to know that like a lot of your experience come out of academia, like more than inside within the academia. So like you have like shown a exceptional dedication towards your research discipline by learning the French, translating the French documents, and you got help from your father as well regarding that. So that shows that challenge in research contributes to the growth as a scholar. So that thank you so much actually for sharing that, because even today in my own research discipline, social sciences, I do not come across such examples of consistency and overcoming challenges in the research. So this dedication is very rare in the research, and the work you are doing is like very exceptional. So thank you so much for sharing this. So, sir, let's move on to our next segment. So, sir, you have been associated with Twisting Memoirs publication for like some times now. It's been a while. So, could you please tell us about your experience with TMP and what, in your opinion, makes Twisting Memoir publication a supportive platform for researchers?
Still, I have not that much experience with this TNBT. But one thing in my mind that definitely you people are doing a wonderful job, that giving platform to all the upcoming researchers to utilize this platform to for their career as well as growth towards the research and research oriented.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jayarajan, for being so honest and for your encouraging words. And these kind of feedback like motivates us and allow us to move forward and progress to serve the research community. So my next question would be like you have been you have personally faced a lot of research gaps and as well as the guidance gap when you were entered initially in your research career. So many students I have also come across, and early career researchers are currently preparing to publish their first research paper, but they are very unsure about the process. So based on your experience, what advice would you like to give to them?
Actually, it is. Yeah, I already stated in my initial. The thing is, writing a manuscript is an art. That art we should know, because within one night, within 1 or 1 week, we can't get a paper to be published.
Correct.
See, still so many commercial agencies are there available to publish paper and all, that cannot withstand for a long time, and at one stage you will get caught.
Right.
That's not a good research, and that will not shows your quality. So, when I was started by writing a manuscript, that was the first time. I don't have any idea how to write a paper and all. So my guide motivated me. Then I have studied more than 100 papers, how they are writing, how they are write up everything. Even nowadays, there are a lot of AI tools are there, so that you can just upload and you can get a prepared manuscript style and everything.
Right.
But without any AI tools, I studied so many research papers at the time. Then for preparing introduction part itself, it took 1 month. For line by line, line by line, we have to prepare. So it will take some times, but we need some patience, and you should have the attitude, and you should have the what do you call aggressiveness towards that. You should have the positive attitude. So when you are writing the manuscript again, you can see, once you complete the introduction part, we will move on to the result part. Then you can get another idea. Again, you will come to the introduction part and you will change that. You
Correct.
get my point? So when
Right.
you focus on to the next part, again, lot of ideas will come on your mind. Then again, you will
Mhm.
come to the introduction part. So once you make you yourself involved in that writing the manuscript, you can the ideas will flow like a waterfall. It will comes like a waterfall. Then one by one, you can correlate. And the main part is that discussion part. How you are interpreting the data, how you are discussing the data, how you are justifying data. There stands your skill and your knowledge. How you are utilizing your knowledge and skill in justifying your report, justifying your data, discussing your data with the valid points, valid references, valid citations, everything. Once you complete, you are submitting to a journal. That sometimes in the initial itself, some journal will reject the paper. You should not get a disappointment. Again, you have to try.
Yeah.
Some journals they will give some suggestion. Then you have to work on that. So probably it will take 5 to 6 months or 8 months. But at the last, when you get the paper is published or it is accepted, then all your pain will go. All your pain will fade out.
Correct.
Then you will reap the first success, and then it
Yeah.
will makes you to boost it will boost you to involve more and more and more and more in publication, and it will make you to addict to a research.
Right, right. And I guess the first research paper and first publication of any researcher is very special to that person
Yes,
in this manner. Yeah,
if you
that's
are
right.
if you are doing a quality research.
Correct, correct. Right. So, sir, as you have mentioned about AI, so what, according to you, like what are your views on it? Should researchers minimize the use of AI and maximize their own original output, or
Yes, yes,
should
yes. You
they?
can nowadays it is more convenient to you to use UI, but you should not completely depend on AI, because AI will generate it will so you can use the AI for collecting the data or collecting references, but the idea should be yours. The
Right,
discussion should be yours. The interpretation should be yours. You have to apply. For that, you have to study more and more research papers. Once you study more and more research papers, you can get an idea. For that, AI should be a support system. You should not 100% completely depend on the AI. You can get the support from AI. That's no doubt. But 99 percentage that should be humanized. You should apply your knowledge. You should apply your own skill. You should apply your own interpretation skill. You should apply your own discussion points. You should not completely depend on AI. AI you can use as a supporting tool.
correct, correct. I agree with you 100% here. As you have already mentioned twice in the podcast that writing a research paper is art in itself. So AI cannot be an artist that human
Yes.
can perform. So original thought has always has its own place. So
One
that's
more
very
thing,
reflective of you.
human brain cannot be compared with any AI. Our
Ji,
human brain is 100,000 times better than an AI.
right.
How you are using that?
That's true, Dr. Jayarajan. Completely agree with you. So, sir, thank you so much for so much in-depth reflection and insights from you. So, as we are celebrating Twisting Memories publication fourth anniversary, so what message or best wishes would you like to share with Team TMP and our growing research community?
My best wishes to all the members and upcoming researchers. Please utilize this platform. Why? Because nowadays quality research is very lacking. Even I'm facing the problem nowadays. Even the students are nowadays is not ready to work hard. The students are everything. They want everything on their table without putting any single efforts, because you
Right,
have lot of AI tools nowadays in your hand. But at the same time, please focus on use these kind of platforms, so that it can mold you, it can motivate you towards the wonderful fascinating field of research. But at the same time, nowadays it's a worrisome problem that students are lacking motivation of doing research and all. Even I can find so many people now. I have guided 10 students in PG. I have motivated them, and all of them completed their project successfully. And I'm motivating them to write a paper also. So like that, you have to use this kind of platform. Nowadays it is very rare to get a platform like this, that TMT they have given you a good platform. So please, the students, researchers, everyone can utilize this opportunity.
thank you so much, sir. Those are truly encouraging words from you, and we sincerely appreciate your support in this regards. And as you are also part of this, so we are proud to have you with us. So, Dr. D. Jayarajan, thank you once again for taking time to share your valuable experiences and insights with us. And it has been a pleasure having you on this podcast and have an exchange on thoughts, words, and reflection on academic experiences with you. So, sir, lastly, on behalf of everyone at Twisting Memories publication, we would also like to officially invite you to join our fourth anniversary celebration, which will be scheduled on Saturday, 25th of July, 2026. And we would be really very delighted to have you celebrate this milestone with us.
It is
And,
on online or in a physical mode?
sir, it will be online mode, virtual, completely.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sir.
Sure,
And
sure,
we'll
sure.
be featuring your podcast as part of anniversary event as well. So, sir, thank you once again. We wish you continued success in your academic and research journey.
Thank you for the opportunity to be part of your team, and I wish you all the best for everyone.
Thank you, sir.